I think that's good.
Don't pass out, man.
You know. We're doing it.
Okay.
All right.
Don't knock it over.
I want to welcome the family and friends of Elijah and Tony. On this day, Elijah and Tony gathered their family and friends to make a statement of their commitment to each other and their love. We celebrate the coming together of the families of Tony and Elijah. Through this marriage, we broaden our family circle. As we begin this ceremony, I call upon you, friends and family, for a moment to bless this couple, their love, their marriage, as long as they shall live and love together. May they enjoy a healthy life filled with joy, love, and peace. When Elijah was a boy, he moved with his family to the mountains of Santa Cruz. In these mountains, in these trees, he found peace. He found the love of trees. His soul was soothed as the winds would whisper through the trees. He found refuge from a world that could feel harsh and challenging. As life does, it changed, and he left the trees for many years. Yet the longing to return to this refuge never left. He's returned to a new home in the trees and mountains in the last few months. He has returned and brought Tony to his new home in the trees. He brought Tony to the magic of these mountains and trees. Trees that bring peace and joy on the good mountain days. But the peace and solitude of the Santa Cruz Mountains became very challenging over the last few months. Together, Tony and Elijah have endured power outages, intense heavy rains, a lack of a shower, no water, no internet, broken vehicles, and blocked roads. There were days when obstacles and challenges seemed relentless and overwhelming. Marriage can be like the many challenges Tony and Elijah faced this last winter. Some things were easy to fix. Some things required a different skill level and help from others to fix. Some things were resolved by being at each other's side with boxes of pizza and Taco Bell. Some obstacles required time to heal, chainsaws and road equipment. The mountains, water, winds, and trees gave many lessons this last winter. They taught that the nature of things is to change, and change can be unexpected. They taught us that in time, the flow of life would unravel the damage. The trees will grow back, the fallen trees become nurturance for forest and shelter for the creatures. The landslide scars will cover over with new life. Power lines will be fixed, the internet will come back on, and the toilets will flush again. But if you try to stop the water, you will create even bigger problems. You cannot stop a tree from falling. You cannot stop the rain. You cannot stop the wind. You cannot stop change. You cannot force your way through without possibly hurting yourself. Change is inevitable. With change, we can either wither and die because we have tried to block the flow of life energy and reactively responded in fear. Or we can evolve and become anew with each day by allowing the flow of life and becoming what is needed in that moment in a state of peace. The love you hold for each other is like the mountains. All kinds of chaos happened in those mountains, but you endured. The marriage soul must continue to evolve at the intersection of your beings if it is to endure. If you hold tightly, then the flow of life will become blocked and wither. The life force of marriage will become devitalized. In marriage, you are called to allow that flow of life, the flow of change, and the flow of understanding. So today, we are going to perform a hand fasting ceremony. It's an ancient ceremony that goes back about 7,000 years. In a hand fasting, the right hands are tied together to symbolize the binding of two hearts, two lives, and two families. I have chosen to do this with sashes of green. The green represents growth, renewal, and the energy of the heart. Each sash bears the symbols of the Celtic thistle, the Celtic love knot, the sepithal, and the heart of unity. The Celtic thistle represents resilience, strength, determination, and protection. The sepithal represents eternal love. The symbol of a universal one heart represents the divine one heart of which we are all part of. Elijah and Tony, will you hold your right hand of each other?
Hey, Dad, can you check that the recording's still going? I'm very recorded. We're good?
That's good.
All right, cool.
All right. So we have not practiced this, and so we will see how this goes.
I'm excited.
All right.
Do I need to move my watch?
No, I think is that your right hand? Okay.
It is. I put it on my left real quick.
Okay, once you do that.
Sorry,
I
I
think
didn't
it'll-
realize
that's
this was
okay.
going to cause a little whoopsies.
So, for those of you who are not familiar with the symbols, theirs is a sekbagdal, that's Celtic for eternal love. The other one is the thistle, and the thistle is resilience and determination and protection. And then there is the symbol of the unified one divine heart. Okay, you
It's
ready?
already claiming.
We'll get it.
All right.
It'll be fine. All right, so if you would take that and actually grasp right here. All right, there we go. Now if you could, I'm going to need a little space. Okay,
What do you
there
need?
we go. You're fine. We'll see how this goes.
Okay. I've never seen anything like this before.
So. You're okay.
I'm excited.
It's going to go well. All right.
Did you make these?
Yes, I did.
That's so cool.
All right, so I need for you to grasp that end. Tony, I need for you. That's why. There you go. Grasp that. There we go.
And I'm like,
All right, so we need to. Yeah, you've got that piece. All right. Now we have the other one.
okay.
Do the same thing. We put that under your thumb there. There we go. Now.
Yeah.
All right, so you need to, Elijah, if you'll grab that in your hand. Tony, if you'll grab that in your hand. Got them? Got the ends? Now slowly pull them apart. Yep.
All right.
And this is the knot of your eternal love. Just hang on to it.
really cool.
In the joining of hands, so are your lives now bound one to another. May the joining of your hands and your hearts remain tied for as long as love shall last. May these sashes, now joined as one, draw your hands together in love, never to be used in anger. May the symbols embedded in these sashes bring you the blessings of strength, resilience, peace, and eternal love. With this hand fasting, Elijah and Tony are showing their community of friends and family the love and commitment they hold for each other. With your hands and hearts now bound together as one, I would like to share with you a blessing upon your union. May your mornings bring joy and peace. May your evenings bring joy and peace. May your troubles grow few as your blessings increase. All right. It's your turn.
Vows?
Yeah.
Do we hold these still, or?
If you want to, but I'll get that to you
Okay, that works.
later.
That works. Cool. Tony, you are my favorite nerd, an incredible artist, a champion of role players, and one of the few people I know who can actually best me in Tetris. But far more importantly than that, you are an incredible man. You've shown me more compassion and love than I've ever felt before. You understand my challenges, and your reaction is to help. Over the last 3 years, you've been my best friend. I've spent the entirety of almost every single day with you. It would be my honor to spend the rest of my life with you, especially without the aid of a Discord call. You have ordered the chaos of my life. From the depths of the Underdark to the spires of Digistruct Peak, I promise to put in the effort to build and maintain this incredible relationship. You are my muse, and as long as you permit it, I promise to continue creating art inspired by you. I promise to challenge you, to push you to be the most fulfilled version of yourself that you can be. I promise to cherish you in each of the many ways that I love you. As my husband, my best friend, my gamer bro, and the love of my life. I promise to be there when life is hard, when everything breaks down around you. I will be by your side. I promise to make sure you understand that I am the lucky one here, and that you are the perfect partner for me. I love you above all else. I don't want to set the world on fire. I just want to start a flame in your heart. In my heart, I have but one desire, and that one is you. None other will do. I've lost all ambition for worldly acclaim. I just want to be the one you love. And with your admission that you feel the same, I'll reach the goal I'm dreaming of. There you go.
Make me cry and then make me have to talk.
Yeah, it's, yeah.
That's fair.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no, why is mine so zoomed out?
You might rotate it. It might be easier to pull horizontally, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
So, unlike you, my medium of choice is not writing. So I did my best. Eli, my best friend, my favorite person, my player one.
There's a mosquito on your chest.
Yeah. When I downloaded Overwatch for the first time, I never expected it to alter my life in all the best ways. I've made incredible friends, I've had amazing times, but best of all, I met the love of my life. Not that I knew it at the time. I really thought, this guy is stealing my friends. I was so salty that they were playing Payday with you that I had to see what they were on about. Turns out they were onto something good. They had somehow managed to find the most special person I've ever met. I've loved you for so long that I can't even remember the first time I said it. I love your laugh. It brings me so much joy, and I do my best to hear it as often as possible. I love your smile and the way your eyes crinkle at the sides when you're really happy. I love your hair. It makes you look so stunning. I love how incredible of a teacher you are. I'm always learning new things with you, and you've introduced me to so many of my favorite hobbies. I love how safe you make me feel. I love that I get to share all my favorite things with you. You're always my hype man, even if you don't get it. I love when you start describing everything we do as if you're playing D&D. I love that you make me feel special, and I promise to do the same. I promise to eat all the tomatoes off your food. I promise to share all my best loot. I'm never giving your D&D character back. I promise to always give Baby Man double the treats. I promise to not scream when momentum slips on ice. I promise to give you my all. I promise to make our house a home. I promise to have your back no matter what, from the library to a dark gas station. I promise to bring a spark of joy to our ever-powerless house. I promise to stand by your side when every possible thing goes wrong around us. I promise to hold you tight and never let you go. Perfect. You're everything I could have wanted, and I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you.
Tony and Elijah will now exchange rings. Rings are also an ancient symbol of fidelity and devotion to your marriage. Tony and Elijah, exchange your rings. Tony, is it your intent to wed Elijah this day?
Yes.
Elijah, is it your intent to wed Tony this day? Do you, Elijah, welcome Tony as your husband,
I do.
offering him your love and your encouragement, your trust and respect, as together you create your future? Tony, do you welcome Elijah as your husband,
I do.
offering him your love and encouragement, your trust and respect, as together you create your future? Before these witnesses, you have pledged to be joined in marriage. You have now sealed this pledge with your commitment, wedding rings, and hand fasting. I now pronounce you married.
Should we hold a pose for Crystal to get the shot? Do you want the shot, Crystal? Wait, was that too fast? Do you want us to hold it? Okay. Sorry. All right, where do we go? This one? You want to sit down for a minute? Yeah. All right, let's sit down for a minute. All right, cool, we did it.
All right. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna shut this down. But first, I'm gonna do a little. Just gonna show the whole crowd. Here's the whole crowd. All right, I'm gonna shut this down.